surface, every curve, has been optimized to reduce turbulence. The carbon fairings wrapping the arms aren't just structural covers, they're aerodynamic channels. Designed to keep airflow clean across the rear floor, diffuser, and crucially, the beam wing. Less disturbance means more predictable downforce. More stability under yaw. Better tire behavior mid-corner. And when you're fighting for tenths, predictability is performance. This isn't imitation. While the approach borrows inspiration from McLaren and Mercedes, both of whom found performance in this space, Ferrari's version is tailor-made to their car's DNA. Built not to follow, but to solve the SF25's deepest flaw, its narrow operating window under lateral load. Mugello's brutal layout, elevation changes, long sustained GS, relentless cornering loads, made it the perfect test bed. Engineers weren't chasing top speeds. They were analyzing how the suspension absorbed vertical forces. How the tires wore. How the chassis responded under varying brake and throttle maps. The SF23, acting as a controlled baseline, delivered the first dose of real-world feedback. According to initial reports, the new system ran clean, no major failures, no unexpected oscillation, no airflow disruption. But the true test is what comes next. Because tomorrow, the suspension moves from the lab car to the battlefield, the SF25. On deck are two of the sharpest minds in F1. Charles, with his raw instinct and demand for cornering consistency. And Lewis, a master of car feel, balance, and development feedback. Both have been pushing for changes just like this. More stability. More traction. Less unpredictability in fast corners and braking zones. One will provide first impressions. The other, surgical insight. Together, they'll tell Ferrari whether this is a leap forward or another false dawn. The implications go far beyond Mugello. This isn't just a component test. It's a proof of concept, a message to both the drivers and the competition. Ferrari isn't rolling over in the face of Red Bull dominance or McLaren's resurgence. They're taking risks. Building from the ground up. Investing in mechanical confidence and aerodynamic trust at the same time. With Spa looming, arguably the most punishing circuit for instability. Timing couldn't be more crucial. Because if this works, Ferrari suddenly enters the second half of 2025 with a real weapon. And if it doesn't, the fallout could be immediate. Loss of momentum. Loss of trust. Even the long-term commitment of their star drivers could be questioned. So here we are, on the edge of something big. Tomorrow, when the SF25 rolls out for its limited filming day, we'll finally see how this upgrade behaves under full load, in the hands of the very drivers it was built to serve. It could be the day Ferrari turns the corner. Or the day they realize the gap is still wider than they feared. But either way, one thing's certain. This story is just getting started. And when the red car rolls out next, the paddock will be watching. If you're here for the real story behind the results, not just what happened, but why it matters, you know what to do. Stay locked in. We'll be right here when the next chapter unfolds.